So, you're curious if a little lens upgrade can make your videos look a lot better? Keep on watching this video. What's up everybody, Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video, except this is not a tutorial video, this is actually an unboxing video of my new Canon 24mm 2.8 STM lens. With that being said, if you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get more videos like this in the future. Alright, so what's up guys, Chris Lee back with another video. What I'm going to be doing with this video is just pretty much doing like a quick unboxing of my new Canon 24mm lens. Now granted, this lens ain't nothing special, but for me it was definitely necessary. And a lot of times you'll hear me talk about it in a lot of my videos that you should only invest in things that are going to either help your productions in general, and if not, why waste the money? So for me, I chose to go ahead and invest in something that I knew that I was going to need for my videos. So I thought, why not go ahead and invest in a lens that was going to help me actually get the look that I want to get. One of the issues that I was running into was every time I would record a lot of my videos for the tutorials that I do for you guys, I feel like I was having a floating head in a lot of my videos. And granted, I love being personal. I just felt like with that particular angle that I wasn't able to get the wide angle that I needed to feel comfortable while I was shooting my videos. That particular lens that I was using was a 50mm lens on my Canon 80D. Now, don't get it twisted. A 50mm lens is definitely a lens that you need in your production setup in general. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's a must-have lens that you have to have if you want to get some professional quality out of a lot of your videos, okay? I use that lens for a lot of professional shoots, professional photo shoots, from doing short films, from doing weddings, from doing product reviews, YouTube videos, you name it. It's a great lens and it definitely gets the job done. The problem is the focal length or the length of the lens. I pretty much couldn't move it back further enough while sitting in a corner, having it in a corner while I was sitting at my production station, and I wasn't able to get enough of the image inside of that lens. So I decided to go ahead and get the 24mm lens simply because it's an inexpensive lens. It's only $150 and I thought, why not? You know, if I don't like it, I can just return it. If I do like it, then I can go ahead and keep it and not feel like I just made like a heavy investment. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump into it and let's go ahead and unbox this thing, okay? This is the lens right here. Check it out. Okay. And hopefully you can see it. I'm going to have my cameraman check on the camera, make sure I'm still in focus. As far as the build quality, it feels the same as the Nifty 50 that I bought for about $125. I mean, you can't go wrong with the lens. I mean, the build quality feels the same. It don't feel like a $1,500 lens, but it definitely feels like, you know, it's a quality or a durable piece of equipment that if you just take care of it, it'll last for a long time. So let's just go ahead and switch this lens and see what it looks like. So in 3, 2, 1. Voila. Here it is, guys. So this is the actual camera. This is the Canon 24mm lens 2.8 STM. Guys, this is only $150. For me, from what I'm looking at through the camera right now, I actually think it looks pretty good. I mean, I had to move the camera up more so I can get the shot to be a little bit tighter. And what I wanted to do is when I move up closer to the camera, so right now I'm sitting in between, about halfway in between the camera and halfway in between my production setup. I'm kind of doing that to give myself a little bit of that bokeh or that shallow depth of field. So kind of like that blurry background. It's not too much. I kind of like it to where it's faint, to where I can still see what's in my background, but also I'm still able to be clear and see the clarity and the vibrance of me as the subject in the camera. And I think that's a really good thing. From this angle, I think this works fine. I have no problem using my 50mm lens or any of my other lenses from this particular angle, but it's just nice to know that I can actually have the camera up close to me and still be able to shoot. Now, granted, for right now, I have my son helping me out actually shoot this video. But for me, if I needed to get a little bit closer and more personal with the camera, then honestly, I could be close enough to go ahead and hit record myself. That's one thing that I really legitimately cared about. When it comes to shooting with my camera away from my station, then it requires me to go ahead and hit the record button. And that requires me to actually go ahead and have somebody hit the record button and then come back and sit down and then be able to try to shoot my videos. Now, yeah, they got the Canon triggers and I can use that as well, but I'm just trying to be realistic without all the extra gadgets. This is just something that I feel like if the camera is close enough, it really makes it easier for me to go ahead and hit the record button myself and then do my videos. My son won't always be around, right? I pretty much use my Canon camera at my production station using a video capture card, which I think is a big help in the situation because I'm able to control the camera while utilizing OBS. All I do is hit start recording and the video is recording. Now, as I mentioned before, my angle was pretty tight and I didn't like that. It made me a little bit insecure, if that makes sense, okay? All right, guys, so check it out. We're looking at a comparison between a 50mm lens 1.8 and the 24mm 2.8. Let me know in the comment section if you see a huge difference. So why I wanted to utilize this one was I just kind of wanted to open up that angle. So now what I'm going to show you guys is pretty much what that angle looks like. Now that I'm sitting at the production station right now, this is what the angle is going to look like as far as using my Canon camera just straight out of camera. Now, right now, I'm not using the video capture card to see exactly what this footage is going to look like. And really, that's the most important part of this video. But with that being said, the reason why I'm not doing that is because I want to know exactly what it's going to look like straight out of camera from this angle, okay? So I have microphones and things in front of my face, and I just wonder if it's actually, I'm going to have problems with being in and out of focus, okay? So if I move here, if I move here, if I move here, if I move here, am I still in focus? And you guys be the judge. How do you think that this lens right now is performing? I would say for the most part, I'm able to kind of view it through the remote live view window using the EOS utility software right now. That's why I'm looking at the TV. But for the most part, the majority of the time when I'm doing my tutorials, I talk here and I'm, basically explaining things to you guys without trying to look over at the TV the entire time. I want to trust that this lens on the Canon 80D is going to be able to keep me in focus like it's supposed to. So I feel like for right now, it's definitely getting the job done. Now, once I switch this over and I start utilizing it with the Elgato video capture card, then all I want to see is it going to be able to give me a clean video out? And right now, I have a cheaper one that I'm going to test it with. Then I'm going to test it out with the Elgato video capture card to see if the HDMI out is going to be a clean signal. I know that I'm going to have to shoot it in manual mode, which is okay, and then turn all the info off the screen so it's not capturing it. You guys be the judge. Do you think that this looks good? If so, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this is a worthy lens to only be $150? I would probably say that this is definitely a keeper. I'm not planning on sending this thing back. I have lenses that are way more expensive than this, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I feel like this is a worthy lens. I don't want to go out and drop $1,500 on a lens every time or more than that. Lenses can be really expensive, and you don't need all that to go ahead and get a good shot. Guys, if you want to get this product, I'll go ahead and have the link in the description box so you guys can go ahead and purchase it. Guys, I definitely recommend that you get this if you're going to be starting to do some YouTube videos. So the link will be in the description box. Guys, I truly appreciate you watching my videos and supporting me. And as always, stay tuned for the next video. Enjoy the show. I'ma make sure